another freaking video. Welcome back to Marshall Says. Excuse me. Oh my god. Hey, it's Thursday. Yeah, it's Thursday. Welcome back to Marshall Says, where I do have a lot to say, and I'm glad y'all tuned in for another saying of Marshall Says, because I be saying what I want to say when I want to say it, how I want to say it, whenever I do say it. When y'all hear me say it, I hope y'all be saying it too. So today's video, y'all, is about trust yourself. Now, if y'all watch my last 3 series, oops, sorry about that. If y'all watched my last 3 series of what did I have? I had the benefit of the doubt will kill a motherfucker. I also had trust who they show you the first time. I had beware of blood, and now this one, trust yourself. Now, as y'all know, I look down at my handy dandy phone because I take notes on these topics because I know what I'm talking about. Let's get right to the video. So, with trusting yourself, this is not necessarily about intuition, but trusting yourself, what you know, basically not doubting what you know, listening to your heart, your mind, your gut, maybe your ass. Just necessarily about trusting what you know, what you believe in, standing on what you say, and not letting shit just go over your head. Don't be so naive. Don't be so blind. You get what I'm saying? So let's see what I'm talking about. This also has to do with people. So when you're dealing with people, if you can't trust them, trust yourself, okay? So like I said, if you think someone's acting funny, right, they are. If their actions don't correlate with how they usually act towards you, believe it. So listen, believe it. Trust yourself. Whatever you think is going on is true. Don't jump to conclusions. Don't assume. Believe yourself, though. And don't ever just shy it away and put it past somebody that they wouldn't do this or act this way or turn a blind cheek, stab you in the back. Anything, okay? So with this, if you, like your first thought, you know how we have a first thought or a first answer and we second guess ourselves? This is all about not second guessing. So when you got your first thought, your first answer, and it's like, okay, they acting funny. They acting weird. Something's up. I don't know what's going on. What are they doing? They never usually do that. They left it this time, but they usually do this before they do this. They don't usually leave it this time. So things like that. Trust yourself. Yes, you are right. If not, look more into it. Observe it more then. Don't say shit though. Just trust yourself. Trust what you think. Trust what you know. If you physically and you know, like you know. Some shit can't be like necessarily a lie or made up, but it's factual from evidence, factual from seeing it, factual from feeling it. You get what I'm saying? So if you believe somebody's acting funny, say somebody's around y'all that never be around y'all. They acting funny because you know it's scientific experimental evidence. You don't usually laugh like this when they're around. Now they're around, you're laughing like this. And okay, say you don't want to judge it too hard. Okay, that person leaves. Observe how your friend acting now. And then have another different probably type of person come around, or the same one, and see if the same thing occurs. That's what happens with patterns and cycles, red flags, and body language. I'm saying you gotta trust yourself and to look out for those things, and not even look out for it because it'll pop out at you like, damn, hold up, who is this? What are you doing? So don't ever think like, damn, I feel bad. I'm assuming they doing this and doing that. No, they'll never do it. Why am I being this type? Why am I? You gotta trust yourself because then you just gonna look stupid and feel a certain way later whenever you get the truth, or feel like you don't trust your own self even if it didn't have to do with a friend. Like you'll probably never trust yourself then. You get what I'm saying? So them feelings and stuff like that, like somebody acting a certain way, believe that. You're not stupid, you're not silly, you're not thinking and overreacting and passing shit by. Trust yourself, shit like that. Like don't ever like not trust yourself. Always have you there. Don't ever think like, oh no, it can never be this. Because so many times we listen to other people and how they feel about certain shit, but you don't ever listen to yourself. You don't ever feel what your body's telling you. You don't ever, your mind, we got voices in there. Shit, listen to it. Your heart's beating. You know when it's beating and why. Trust yourself. Basically, watch out for the signs of your own self. Instead of always watching everybody else, watch you. Trust you. Know when you know something's up. If you know your eyes start twitching when, you know, a negative energy around, you know that. Like, it's facts. This shit happens every time. So trust yourself and how you react to certain things, as well as when certain things are around for you to react to. Yeah. If you don't like I just said about your eye twitching, if you don't like how your energy feels around someone, stop going around them. You have to trust how your energy is feeling and how it's responding to your body, and you know the type of anxiety you feel when certain people may walk in the room or when certain things happen in life. Like, you just know. You know how some shit happens and somebody's like, I'll never do this and I'll never do that. Or if it was me, I would have did this and I would have did this and I would have said this and I never would have went back and did this and gave my money and did this. Well, since you know yourself so well, when you are in that predicament, you actually do have to trust yourself and know the signs of when to trust yourself and the signs that you're not, like, imagining shit. You know what I'm saying? So when you do feel your energy, like, there's been times where my energy, like, I just feel on the side of my face, or like I get a twitch in my eye, and it's like, what the fuck? And the energy just shifts, and you can tell by everybody in the room. So at that moment, I'm the type to look at everybody's facial expressions to see how they reacting to the energy that just walked in the room. And when I see everybody else's faces, I'm like, ah, yeah, I'm correct. Like, something's weird with this energy or some shit, or like, you trust yourself enough to know when you're annoyed. You trust yourself enough to know, like, when you want somebody to stop talking to you and walk away. Now you're done. You trust yourself enough to know, you don't want people speaking to you in the morning because you're a cranky ass bitch. So if you trust yourself enough to know that, but other people aren't aware of when to know to leave you alone, then you should trust yourself enough to know when there's bad energies around you, or trust yourself enough to know when something's right and when it's not, or when, because it's a lot of right and wrong in this world, and a lot of people just like, well, I mean, I've done that, and like, trust yourself. Trust yourself and what you think. The more you doubt yourself, the more other people will. You know what I'm saying? And then the more you talking to other people, trying to make them aware of some shit, teach them about something in politics or anything. If a motherfucker don't trust you, believe in you, there's no way. You get what I'm saying? So you gotta start trusting and believing in what you say. And you know how when people speak and they sound like they dead ass serious, like their voice is like dead ass, probably deep, mellow, like tone is like, you get what I'm saying? That's because they trust what they saying. They believe in what they saying. That's like when you trying to tell the truth to somebody and you really trying to tell them you telling the truth. That's how much you need to trust in yourself when you saying shit, how you walk. It's all about confidence as well too, and knowing what you have to say is actually informative and will reach people. You get what I'm saying? So shit like that, it can be the smallest of things and a motherfucker probably wouldn't even believe you. And you like, damn, right. You need to trust in yourself. There's a lot of doubt and a lot of low confidence in motherfuckers, and they would not trust in themselves with any situation. It could be life or death. It could be something with your kids. It could be something at the school. Just by you being ignorant and not knowing much of something allows somebody to get over on you. So you would always have to trust yourself and the energies you feel. And when you know something's going on not right, or something's even about to happen, a lot of people are very gifted in that way to where they know shit like that. So don't ever shy away from that, doubt it, second guess it, none of that, okay? Trust how you function when certain people aren't in your life, or when you don't talk to them. Are you better or worse? So yes, I've noticed too with certain people not being in my life, it made me self-aware of myself, but also it showed me how, better off I was. Now, I'm not the type to be fighting for people in my life, especially if something happens and they eventually have to go, but certain people know right or wrong. They trust themselves and they know certain shit and they come forward to you. But on this side, you actually have to think about you and how do you function when certain people aren't around. Um, you have to trust if your life is worse or better with certain people not around. You have to look at that like that too. And then you also, like I said, have to look within yourself, like, what am I doing? What am I not doing? You get what I'm saying? So trust that statement, because that's even like with benefit of the doubt. If you was ever to dip back and old friends or family recoup with people and you see how they act, you still have to trust within yourself. This is all reasons of how, you know, it all correlates together on how you have to trust yourself, you know. So, you know, entering people new in, taking people out, trust within you, like, okay, is this the right motive? Is this the right move? They've been out of my life for a little minute. I've been doing good on this tip. Then they came back around. She started fucking up. Like, what's really tea? What's really good? Is life better or worse? Trust within you. A lot of people give people many chances to show them who they are. And if you need to go watch that video, go watch that video. A lot of times, you know, we so hooked up on making everybody else happy and do what everybody else wants, and we think it might be a good move, a good idea, but like I said, you have to trust yourself. Is that a good move? Is that a good idea? Is that healthy for your mental? Trust what's better for you. Trust what's around you. Trust how you feel when certain shit happens. Trust how you feel when certain shit don't happen. So you got to look at all of the aspects of that. And I feel like me on this little lonely journey, not necessarily from a relationship, but like even with friends and family and significant others, and it could be hobbies and pets and money. Like when you just there and you just like in your own type of solitary, type of silence, type of peace, you just realize that certain things around you aren't worth it. You trust yourself more because you know what happened in the past and you don't want it to happen again. You see the same similarities within people and you just know what not to entertain or dive into or get too close to. So that's what I say, trust yourself, because that word know, K-N-O-W, you'll definitely know at the end of the day. You'll definitely know. When you trust yourself, you'll know. And even in doubt, you'll know, because you'll just let the universe do what it do. You trust in the universe. You have faith in the universe. You believe in the universe, in the God. Whatever you believe in, whatever you feel like is going to work out, however optimistic and positive you keep about it, have all that trust, belief, and faith in yourself to know when to stop messing with someone, who to be friends with, when to turn a blind eye, when to fight that battle, when to walk away, when to pray more on it, and when to fight for it. Trust yourself enough to know. Let me know down in the comments how y'all feel about this video. I feel highly great about this video. Let me know if y'all like the 4 series that I had came out with and what your favorite probably was. Do you trust in yourself? Have you given someone the benefit of the doubt? Did you trust someone the first time when they showed you who they were? Or did you trust them the second and the third time when they showed you who you were? And do you beware your family or do you call them all family? Let me know down in the comments. Sorry for the blurry screen. It's in and out, but I wanted to get this message across all in all, you know. So let me know how y'all feel. Like, comment, and subscribe, y'all. This is Marshall Says, where I do have a lot to say, and I feel strongly about what I'm saying, because I wouldn't be if I didn't post it. If I didn't see it, I didn't say it. Okay? So like, comment, and subscribe. I will be back with another banger, y'all. We are out. Bye!